All right, we have got people jumping on. We're almost to 20 in here, 3 minutes early. Thank you guys so much. Jackie, good morning to you. I love it, Jackie. You set us on the right foot. As you are joining in today, go ahead and pop in on the chat and tell us where you're tuning in from. We would love, love, love to see it and welcome you all to Momentum Tuesday. You guys, we have Dr. Jessica Bueller. We are so excited to be talking with her. Jackie, you're from Aurora, Nebraska. Sandra from Honduras, welcome. We have Dr. Jessica Bueller, like I said, and she is going to be talking to us about retaining with our brand new mind-body system. This you are not going to want to miss. So hurry and text your teammates. Tell them to jump on this Zoom. We want as many people on here live as possible. Let's say good morning. So Wendy from Louisiana. We have Isabel from Florida. Sandy from West Michigan, 3 degrees today. It is not much warmer here, Sandy. In fact, I was just telling Jessica, it is so cold that my son's car won't start. And so I've been pushing cars this morning. It has been just really waking you up this Tuesday morning. It is so cold here. Donna from Dallas, or excuse me, Oregon, Georgia, Cindy, Amy, Colorado, Liz from West Texas. Oh my burr. Yes, Sandy. There he is now. We are trying to figure life out. So we've got Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Linda, thanks for jumping on. Patty from Wisconsin. We are going to look to get started here right at 10. So like I said, make sure that your team members who are available can jump on here. We are going to get started right at 10 o'clock. All right, I'm going to share my screen here so that we are ready to go. Jessica, can you see it okay? Hopefully everyone can see it. My chat went away, so I want to, can you see my chat box, Jessica?
I can. Yes.
You can? Okay. Well, I
Yes.
don't want it to cover my slides, so maybe I'll do that and put it on a different screen. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Once again, you guys, it is 10 a.m. Welcome to Momentum Live. We are going to get started. My name is Ashlyn Whitaker. I am one of your sales directors here in the U.S. market. To start things off with our proper disclosures, everyone's results will vary. A lot of time, hard work, and dedication goes into building your LifeVantage business. So really quick, wanted to start off with a few announcements. You guys, January 11th, we had our virtual global. All of the LifeVantage field in every market came together on January 11th as we launched our new theme for 2025, which is Drive 25. We launched a new Drive Era incentive. Evolve will be launching in our third, what am I trying to say? Group of markets. We've got our phase. We have phase 1 that launched, phase 2 that launched in March. Phase 3 markets will launch with Evolve in March. Updates to the Perks program, growth summit dates, app shopping for consultants. It's so much information. So one of the incentives that we launched for Drive 25 is our Breakfast at Tiffany's incentive. So this is open to all because it will happen at Global Convention. And everyone is invited, obviously, to Global Convention. It is Breakfast at Tiffany's plus $1,000 to spend at Tiffany's. So how do you earn that? First of all, there are 2 ways. Option 1 is rank advance to any new executive rank January through March, and you get Breakfast at Tiffany's incentive. Option 2 is achieve 25 Drive Era tracks. Now, if you're like, wait, Drive Era, it's the same as Rise Era. Enroll, retain, advance. The qualifications are the same as Rise Era, so no stress there. Achieve 25 drive tracks January through March. You have Breakfast at Tiffany's incentive. If you earn 18 tracks or more, you receive access to the driver's lounge at Global Convention. So let me ask, so if I earn the 25 tracks, do I just get Breakfast at Tiffany's? No, you get both. So you get the Breakfast at Tiffany's incentive as well as the driver's lounge. But anybody who earns 18 tracks or more January through March has access to the driver's lounge. You don't want to miss it. We have our four weeks of wellness going on. Make sure you have followed LifeVantage on Instagram. Just search LifeVantage. You can follow along for the 4 weeks of wellness. There's tips, tricks, all kinds of things. Make sure you're following along and then share it with your audience. We are still in the throes of qualification for Alaska, but it is winding up. Qualification for the Alaskan cruise, a 7-night Alaskan cruise, ends March 31st. The participating markets are the US, Mexico, Canada, and Europe. So we are still in it. You can still earn your Alaska cruise incentive trip. The basics of the trip are on your screen now. You can always go to hub.lifevantage.com and click on the Alaskan cruise to be able to look at all of these things. Remember, not only do you need to earn at least 300 points, but you need to earn a minimum of 3 enrolled tracks and 3 retained tracks. So let me ask you a question. Right now, as you're trying to strive for that breakfast at Tiffany's and the driver's lounge, you get a 2-for-1. If you earned those 3 enrolled tracks and the 3 retained tracks, not only does it count towards the Alaska cruise, it counts towards your driver's lounge and the breakfast at Tiffany's. So honestly, it's a 3-for-1. So again, these drive tracks are very, very important. And why are they so important? Because they instill the right behaviors to have a thriving, growing, successful LifeVantage business. Upcoming events. I know that so many people have been asking for dates and things like that for our upcoming events this year. So you can see on the slide right now, first we have our executive trip to South Africa, which our speaker, Dr. Jessica Bueller, has earned. I'll talk about more about that in a minute. We have Global Convention happening April 24th through 26th. Growth Summit is happening at the tail end of Global Convention. So that's April 27th, 28th. And then we have our July virtual Activate event. That is happening July 12th. Okay, I'm getting so many questions. When's the next virtual? July 12th. Then our Australia, New Zealand, Taiwan, Thailand, Philippines, they have an what am I trying to say? Oh, an incentive trip to Vietnam happening in July. And then, of course, the Alaskan cruise that's for the US, Canada, Mexico, Europe is happening in August. And then our Momentum Academy for the US market is happening in October. We don't have the final date, but it is coming soon. And that is coming up in October. Again, Global Convention in April. Make sure you are registered. You can go to your website, your back office, you can go to the hub, all these different places. Make sure you are registered for Global Convention. Here is a high-level agenda for what is happening. There will be corporate tours happening April 23rd and 24th. You can go in your Momentum Monday email. There's a link to register to be able to do a corporate tour. And then, of course, on the 24th, we have our MC3 and above leadership meeting happening. Then we have our opening party, which is Disco Speedway theme. It's going to be so fun. Make sure you dress up. And then so much training. We've got our recognition gala that is a black tie attire happening on Friday. It is going to be so much fun to be with all of you. Speaking of Global Convention, March is the final month of recognition qualification for convention. So if you are wanting to be recognized for a new rank advancement, a new achievement, make sure you are hitting that by March 31st so that we can go ahead and recognize you at Global Convention. And then wanted to announce for our next Growth Summit, the qualification period to attend our next Growth Summit is happening January 1st through June 30th. And then Growth Summit will happen September 12th through 14th. So make sure you keep your eye on those dates. And if you are running for Growth Summit, those are the dates that you will be coming to Salt Lake City. Mind Body Resources. We are going to be talking a lot about Mind Body with Dr. Jessica Bueller, but the resources that the corporate team has provided, go to hub.lifevantage.com/mindbody-resources, and it is all right there for you. Come on. Why isn't it changing? Sorry. There we go. Oh, now it went too far. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, like I said, it is time for our main event. We have Dr. Jessica Bueller. She has been with LifeVantage for 7.5 years. She has been a chiropractor for over 17 years, as well as being married to her farmer husband and has 5 children. So, time you have the same 24 hours and it is completely filled. I know that it is. And Jessica, the awesome thing is she rank advanced to EC1 in September. That was before Mind Body System launched. And then the very next month in October, rank advanced to EC2. You guys know that is almost doubling her business from September to October in 30 days. That is outstanding. So we knew that we wanted to have Jessica on here to help us because our topic is retaining with our mind body system. Oh, and quick side note, I mentioned this before, but she's also going to South Africa. She earned that just flying colors. So that is so, so exciting. So Dr. Bueller, I'm going to turn the time over to you now as you lead us through retaining with mind body.
Thank you, Ashlyn, for the introduction. And yes, I am so excited to be here. And as Ashlyn said, it is cold outside. It's like -18 feels like here, but it is hot in LifeVantage. Let me tell you, this is a great place to be if you're new here. I'm so glad you're here. And if you've been here forever, I'm also so glad you are here and you have stayed. And I think that after you hear today's talk, hopefully you'll see why mind body is just yet another powerful tool in our activation tool belt. So how to grow and retain with mind body. And really, honestly, you guys, this is both. It's a twofold conversation. And there are just so many things that I could say, but what I really want to come back to is what we do here. And we activate. It's what makes us different. It's what no other company has. So the buzzword right now on the street is GLP-1, and company after company is coming out with product after product, but none of them do what we do. And that is that we activate. We have studies, and then we get patents, and then we see results. And that gives us confidence in sharing. And I really want you guys to feel that confidence. Like people that have been here for so long, we know that we can trust that because we have that science and because we have that patent to protect the recipe and show that we can do something different, that we will then get the results. And so it's staying the course and trusting that each person's body has its own journey, and we have a powerful tool to go along with that. So mind body in general, I want to just give you some statistics, right? 83% of adults are looking to manage their weight. 7 in 10 in the US are overweight or obese, and the numbers are probably even higher than that. And that's just adults, you guys. GLP-1 is famous for its benefits in weight management. And I mean famous, you guys. But it also has a ton of other benefits that are unknown to the general population. And GLP-1 is a piece to the weight management puzzle, a very important piece. And LifeVantage created this product, you can switch, that is so amazing. And everybody laughs at me when I call this a unicorn, but we are with a unicorn company and we are presenting unicorn products. We do something entirely different. There are hundreds and hundreds of supplement companies. There is one activation company, and our mind body study literally brought me to tears. So we got to see this in the fruition as part of the scientific advisory board. What our research and development team does to create products that solve problems is out of this world. And being part of the SAB, knowing what was coming, but really not knowing how wide and how deep that this could make an impact. This is really a net that you can cast to catch a whole nother group of people and impact a whole nother layer of their health. So we have a 12-week study, and I want to reiterate reasons to use mind body for at least 12 weeks in how it was designed, how it was studied is a two-part system. We have mind, body, core, and we have mind, body, enhance. Two parts for a reason. We have direct and indirect activation. And that's what led to our study results, increasing GLP-1 by 140%. 140%, more than double. And I also want you to just think in the back of your mind, like, what is going to happen at 16 weeks, 20 weeks, at a year, 2 years of having this impact? Because we know from what we've done and seen before that there is a cumulative effect to our products. And so the longer we take them, the more that we see benefits. But in just the 12 weeks, the study participants saw 9-pound loss in 8 weeks and up to 25 pounds in 12 weeks. Wow.
Can I interrupt really quick,
Yes,
Dr. Jessica? That is huge. So you're
so
telling me
huge.
in 8 weeks, the average was 9 pounds, but in 4 additional weeks, you are jumping average from 9 to 25. What is happening week 8 through 12 that is providing this huge difference?
So it is that massive twofold effect of the system and the way it was designed, and that we have to reset, recalibrate, ramp up that gut, get things cleared out, functioning like they should. And as you're going through the process, as you're going through those weeks, that happens. And that's why we see that massive transition, is because we have to clean up deck first, you guys. We got to clean out the garbage, re-inoculate the gut, and get it producing, create balance. I like to remind people that we can help create healthy blood sugar levels with this. And one day of bad blood sugar, one day of eating all the donuts in the world, one day of zero exercise, laying on the couch is not going to hurt you. But multiple days, right? That
Right.
when we see the long-term impact of the choices we make, we want to see also that when we make the good choices more often than not, that makes a difference too. So when you choose to do this as a part of your healthy lifestyle, you're going to see this happen in similar phases. You know what? What if it wasn't between week 8 and week 12? What if it was between week 20 and 24 that you had your massive shift?
Right.
Because everybody's microbiome starts out, that not just their microbiome. Your microbiome is an accumulation of a lot of things. It's not just your diet and what you're drinking and what you're eating. It's not just that. It's how much you move. It's the thoughts you're thinking. It's the feelings you're having. With just our feelings alone, we can change the entire chemistry that's happening inside of our bodies. So we are this whole culmination, right? Mind and body. But that's what the massive thing with this study is that transition from 8 to 12 weeks was the massive changes were happening. And what I also think is so cool is that we started with this study group. We had the small group of 50, 55, and then we had all these thousands of people getting this product into their bodies. And then we start the comparison game, and people will look. I mean, some of these people are having such massive transformations in just such short periods of time. But again, where did they start? And when was their body ready for those transitions to happen? And from that physician standpoint, we just know that God didn't make any of us exactly the same. And so that comparison game is vital to be encouraged by comparison, but to also not let that set you back in your thoughts on your own body as well. But also,
oh, I love that.
27% loss in visceral fat, 100% loss no muscle, 100% lost no muscle, while also losing 27% of the scary visceral fat, the stuff that surrounds our organs that leads to lots of things that we don't want. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. And I want to say on this one, man, I have yet to have people that this is one of the first things people are noticing. I have even had this as quickly as one dose, people noticing a change in their relationship with food. Now that is massive. And 95% had decreased sugar cravings, and cravings overall throughout the use of this tool have been massive. So again, a unicorn product, 12-week study, got to give your body time. But LifeVantage didn't stop there. And I just reminder of the gratitude for this research and development team and how much this corporate staff loves you as a consultant and consumer of products. We have to see what the synergy is. And we know there's synergies in our products. If you were on that global virtual event, you heard on that, on the synergies of our Tri-Synergizer. You've heard of the synergy of our Nerve 2 and our collagen. And oh, by the way, did I mention studies, patents, results, confidence sharing? That is what we do here. And this reminder, this study, this new study, Mind, Body, and Nerve to It, we call this the healthy weight stack, saying hello to the renovation crew. And this is where I also might remind you, if your scale doesn't tip, that we have to be monitoring more than the scale, because we literally are turning on things in our body that need healing. They need healing. Renovation crew, we know of the benefits of Mind Body on its own. I just said again, some of them at least, and then NRF2. Wow, we could talk all day. It's flagship product, you guys. If you are not so rock solid in your belief that every single person should have this in their body, keep reading, keep learning. There are so many things that are happening here, but 40% reduction in oxidative stress on average in 30 days, cumulative effect. The longer we take it, the more benefits we see. But when we take the two together, amplifying 4 new pathways to fight oxidative stress and 9 new pathways for weight loss and fat metabolism, and 22 new genes to restore, rebuild, and renew internal organ strength, survival, and communication. My goodness gravy. I mean, I'm a chiropractor, but man, I am a nerd at heart, and this has got to get you excited. I mean, if you have a pulse and you can find something that you could take that could literally impact this many things in such a short time. I mean, this is more than weight loss. This is about transformation, about not only helping your body to burn fat efficiently and repair the aging effects of oxidative stress, but also keeping your organs strong and healthy. And that's the whole name of it, you guys. I mean, we have company after company again touting that they're anti-aging. Well, we all are going to age, but how are we doing that? How can we do that better? Like, what can you do if you're not doing LifeVantage, right? If you're not doing activation, if you're not going to activate your GLP-1 with Mind Body, if you're not doing our products, what else are you going to do that's going to do this in your bodies?
Right.
Like, what else are you going to do? Because this is part of a healthy lifestyle. I want you guys to think about this. Like, you've got a tool belt and you just got access to some really crafty tools, and you get to take them with you every day to do whatever else the jobs are that you're going to get done. So put in your tool belt and get going, because this is pretty exciting. So how can you share? The goal of this was how do we retain and grow? How do we retain and go using Mind Body? Share tools and be enthusiastic. It is excitement. It's energy. You are energy and your voice is powerful. But let me tell you, if you don't open your mouth, if you aren't talking, if you aren't sharing, you're dead. Your business is dead. It's not open. Your doors aren't open. You're not open for business. No one is coming knocking at your door to see if you have a business. People are looking, they want to go where other people want to go. They want to go where people are getting results. They want what we have, what we do. So share tools. The Mind Body Replicated website. Oh my goodness. Thank you, corporate, for that gift. Send people there. You don't have to remember all of those statistics. Send the site, send your site. So they're right at your place. They're right at your fingertips. The hub, again, the resources on Mind Body there, out of this world, you guys. Studies, videos, shareables, our stock, the blog. I mean, I could just spend an hour on this page. Studies, before and after, stories, your story. Take the products, be a product of the product. What are you noticing? What happened for you? Be vulnerable. Share an overview, invite somebody to take a look, to connect them to your team. You're new. Don't learn everything. Don't be a tool. Share a tool. I'm for real. That's the simplest line I can give you. But yeah, share tools. That's what we do here. Even me. Even me. I mean, right now I'm telling you, explaining to you like the expert, but that is not how I communicate with everyone, because I've learned that simple is better. Keep it simple, Sally. You kiss. Just keep that analogy there.
Yeah.
People want to know you care more than they want to know what you know. Listen to people and share. So sharing daily conversations in person, again, be enthusiastic, have excitement. What are we doing here? Like what is your goal? How are we going to help people? Get social daily in your stories. And I mean daily in your stories. 1 to 3 times a week in your posts, lives, videos. Show activation as a part of your lifestyle. Is it? I mean, are you bringing it with you? I mean, this is my Axio, right? Like, are you doing the do? And do people know that that is part of you and what makes you different too? Share your story with excitement. Join a challenge or start one. Come on, this is not that hard. Accountability, inspiration. We are almost at National Quitters Day. Did you know that? That's an actual thing, and we are almost there. People start a New Year's resolution and they quit. They quit on themselves. They quit on those things that they couldn't do by themselves. But when you have a challenge, when you have accountability, when you offer accountability, check in with them. It's not that hard. A simple text message, inspiration, motivation, cash, prizes, tips, tricks, giving them a guidebook. Like some people literally want it layered out. Lay it out for me. Tell me what to do. Like commit to 10 pages of reading a book. Go for a 20-minute walk a day. I mean, did you know that a 20-minute walk every day has the benefit of taking 2 antidepressants simultaneously? I mean, did you know that? And walking is simple. It's free. Anyone can do it. But if you have that accountability, just someone else knowing like, hey, I did my walk today. Did you walk? Right? Like we can have all the tools in the world, but if we don't use them, it makes no difference. So join a challenge.
And accountability, that is so powerful because as you have maybe down days, which we all do because we're human, to have that check in, maybe your partner, your accountability partner is having a really good day. They can feed off of each other, right? I think that there is so much power in doing things together. That's huge.
It's fun.
It is, and it's fun.
Have fun. Have fun. Play. Be childlike. I mean, there's so many benefits to being childlike. Upselling the current. This one I love because taking a look at what they are currently ordering. Look at your current customers, consultants. What are they using regularly? Have you checked in with them? How's it going? How's life? What's new with you? Share tools about mind body. Oh my goodness. They might not even know we came out with mind body. They might not know about the first study, the unicorn study, right? Or our healthy weight stack study. Why take our products together? Talk to them. Just share stuff with them. Share tools again. Share tools. Recommend joining a challenge. Again, that accountability. That's how we succeed. That's how we transform lives is we help people. We encourage them. We inspire them. We give them our enthusiasm until they can gain a little bit of their own to get past their pain, right? Talk about the savings in our stacks. I mean, come on. If you do the healthy weight stack, your NRF2 is only $30. Let me tell you, this girl is not ordering Mind Body without Protandem ever, right? I mean, there are so many reasons to have that Protandem on hand. And every stack is like that, you guys. There's just a little more savings the more we use, the more we can stack our products together, the more synergies we can have, the more pathways we can influence. This is not necessarily about upselling, but also upgrading your customers. Help them get from where they are to where their goals are. When you check in and look at what they are currently doing and where they want to be, what tools are in our tool belt to assess and help them? Help them, help your people. They want help. I'm telling you, people want help. If they don't want it, they'll let you know. So this is it.
Well, and with the studies, Jessica, go into your back office, see who maybe is just ordering Pro Tandem, share
Yes.
with them the new study of Mind Body. Look and see who might just be ordering Mind Body. Share the new study of, hey, if you add Pro Tandem to it, what that looks like. You can go through and see what your organization, whether it's consultants, customers, are ordering. And then it's just a simple sharing of the new data of the power of putting those things together, and then the collagen with the NRF2 and so on, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I like to think of NRF2 like the garbage crew, and Mind Body is the renovation crew.
Ooh, I
Clear
like
it
that.
all out and build it back up, baby,
Yeah,
because
I
you need
love
them
that.
all. Here's a script. Am I a script person? No. Do I follow scripts? No. But I want you to think of like something so simple, just normal conversation to win back your old. If they've already said yes to you at one point, they were already looking for something that they didn't have. And they said yes with that hope, that spark, right? Now you have something again that might be that thing that works for them, right? So, hey John, what's new with you? I'm so excited and I had to reach out. LifeVantage just launched a natural GLP-1 activator called Mind Body in October. And we sold out in less than 2 weeks because the results were so awesome. GLP-1 helps to create healthy blood sugar levels, quiet food noise, decrease appetite and hunger, offers protective benefits to the brain and heart, and loss of pounds and inches. I'm curious, would you like to be among the first to try it? Are you open to a transformation? If yes, cool. If not, then no worries. Done. It took me what, 1 minute to do that? You have a phone. Make your own version that sounds like you and pick up your phone and voice message some people that have said yes to you before. I guarantee you, you'll get some yeses. And if not, you'll get practice. And then, worst case scenario, they look at the study and they start coming back to you. So reach out, care about people. This is so simple. Again, win back the old. Hey, John, what's new with you? I'm so excited. And I had to reach out. LifeVantage just launched a natural GLP-1 activator called Mind Body in October, and we sold out in less than 2 weeks because the results were so awesome. GLP-1 helps to create healthy blood sugar levels, quiet food noise, decrease appetite and hunger, offers protective and benefits to the brain and heart, and loss of pounds and inches. Now we are back in stock. Our stocks are way up, and we are getting ready to launch in our other markets. I'm curious, would you be open to working together to relaunch your business, leveraging this amazing new product? I mean, who's going to say no to that, you guys? Like, yes, yes, please. I would do that, right? But you're giving them that opportunity to like, oh, hey, I did say yes to this business and there is something really cool. And then enrolling the new. How do you enroll the new? You share about Mind Body in person. You're talking about this. You have enthusiasm and excitement. You get social about Mind Body. You share your story with Mind Body. You talk about the business opportunity with Mind Body. Ask them to join you. Ask people to join you. See who is looking at your stuff consistently. And if you would actually enjoy working with them, tell them that. Like, Ashlyn, man, I love your energy and I would love to do business with you. Are you open to taking a look? Talk about a challenge. Talk about the challenge you're creating. Talk about the challenge you're joining. Ask them to join you. Hey, I'm doing this 12-week challenge. I desire to lose 10 pounds. Would you join me? It's free and you
Yeah.
can win cash and prizes. And if not, you still get a transformation and you still get accountability and all the other things that go along with that challenge. Ask who's looking for sustainable weight loss with added health benefits. Offer your own limited time offer. Give cash back to sign up. Give a free product, something extra. Give them a few recipes. I mean, you do you. What works for you? What you think people would want? What would your person want? You offer your own deal, your own incentive that
And in
gets
a lot of
people.
ways, they might just be looking for support. And
Yes.
you can give that to them. They might just be looking for a friend to do something hard that they maybe have not been successful alone. Having a partner to lock arms with for 12 weeks by, going past the National Quit Day, right? Like, I'm going to lock arms with you for 12 weeks. Let's do this together. So they might just be looking for a friend and support. That's huge.
Yes, 100%. And I mean that's honestly what this is all about. Again, like back to I think it all comes back to what we do here and just really focusing on the good. I also want to point out there's a few people that don't have the 9 pounds at 8 weeks and they don't have the 25 at 12 and they're disappointed. Let me tell you this, God made your body perfectly, innately intelligent. It will fix what needs fixing as it needs to be fixed. And sometimes the shedding of pounds is not the first thing to happen. And that's the reminder again, NRF2, the garbage crew and mind body, your renovation crew, it is everyone starts at a certain place and then they move forward at a certain speed, and whether you're the tortoise or you're the hare, you'll get the result if you stick with it. And that again comes back to that studies, patents, results, and that is why we activate. That's why we do it so differently here. We take it so that we'll make it, and just stick with it. And what else can you change? I mean, there's a lot of things, and this is a tool in your a piece of the puzzle, a really important piece, but it's not the only piece. Like, where's your protein intake? How about your water? How about your total caloric intake? How about your thoughts and your feelings? What stressors are going on in your life? Did you have anything that led leading up to this with your microbiome was a little off? Did you have long haulers? I mean, I could be here for hours with my physician brain, but let me just tell you, you're here at LifeVantage. We keep it simple. We don't want our consultants to be your doctor. I don't want to be your doctor, but just know that there's other things that we can do. This is a huge tool, a really effective tool, and we got to give it time. Give your body time. Give your body grace. Activation works, and that is why we do it the way we do here. So grateful for that.
Dr. Jessica, I just want you guys to know how lucky we are to have her. When I reached out to her and said, hey, is there any way you would be able to lead us through a discussion on retaining with mind body, retaining and growing? And she got back to me and she goes, okay, I think I have a space here in between patients. You guys, this is during the day for her. She is actively seeing patients, and she was able to maneuver some things so that she could be here for this, half hour, 35 minutes to lead this conversation. We are so grateful to have you and everyone on here that has joined us live. Thank you so much for taking the time and opportunity to be here with us and learn so much from Dr. Jessica Bueller. Any last words to leave everyone?
Go drive and be great, you guys. Use what we have, share. Like we have a mission here, and that is to help people and help them with our activation, and go activate people's health and activate their bank accounts. And when we do that, comes right back to us. So go do it.
Love it. Thank you again so much. Everyone, you're in the driver's seat. It is up to you whether you go forwards or backwards, but do it together. Let's have fun and let's drive into 2025.